Hi everyone, welcome to HDFS3326 Families in Crisis. I'm Dr. Athena Chen, your course instructor. Today, I would like to introduce this course. This is today's agenda. I will start with the course overview, and then I will discuss some part of the highlights in the course syllabus and course schedules. Please make sure you read every details in the course syllabus and the schedule after watching this lecture video. Let's start with the course overview. This course will cover family stress theory and family resilience concept, as well as the application in 9 different family stressors. Students will be able to have an in-depth understanding of family stress and resilience concept after section 1 of this course. I hope by the end of the class, you will really appreciate how culture and context both impact stressors faced by families of diverse background. And also, you will be able to apply family stress and resilient concepts in different family stressors. These are the 5 expected learning outcomes. First, I hope you'll be able to identify stressors that many families face and how these stressors affect family life. Second, I hope you will be able to demonstrate knowledge on how to help families who are facing problems associated with life changes like stressors. Also, I hope you will be able to demonstrate understanding in how the context in which families function influence the way they are affected by stressors. Of course, it's important that you will be able to apply the family stress theory and understand the relevance to family life. Last but not the least, I hope you will be able to apply concepts learned in this class to real-life situations. So these are the course materials. You are required to get a copy, either the hard copy or ebook of this textbook, Families in Change, Coping with Stressful Events and Transition, the 6th edition, as shown here on this blue textbook. For other reading materials and course materials are posted in Blackboard, as shown here. I will organize by the section and by the week. In each week, even in the interface, you can see very clearly what are the required things for each week. Like for week 2, you need to read the book chapter, watch the lecture video, complete the online class discussions, and then end with the chapter quiz. Next, I would like to go through the course structure. We will start with week 1, that's the course introduction. And then starting from weeks 2 to week 4, we will dive into section 1, that is the theoretical foundation. We will go through the overview of family stress, the key model, that is contextual model of family stress, and the family resilience concepts. Based on the theory and concept learned in section 1, we will move forward to apply the concepts we learned on section 2. On section 2, we will cover a few stressors, including parental stress, divorce, maltreated children, race, ethnicity, and stress, and also immigrant families throughout weeks 5 to week 8. Then we will try to apply the concepts and stressor we learned and the written assignment 1 during week 9. Then we'll go to the last section, that is section 3. We will cover other family stressors, including intimate partner violence, physical illness, stress in later life, as well as grief and death throughout weeks 10 to 14. By the end of the semester, you will be able to apply in the written assignment 2. That's week 15. So I just want to remind you, for this course, I allow makeup for excuse absence, but it only limited to the beginning of the next sections. This implies that, for example, if you miss some of the coursework in divorce week because of some excuse absence, then you need to inform us, and then you need to complete all those makeup before we start section 3, unless other circumstances, which I will review it in individual basis. So this is the course schedule, which you can find it in Blackboard. So it's clearly indicated each week, and we except week 1, we always start with Tuesday and then end with Monday. And then the topic we will cover that week. And then the third column, you can see the assigned readings and then the lecture videos, which either I recorded in advance or those stimulating videos, which I find it helpful to your learning. And then you can find the assignments. For the assignments, you will need to complete either the class activity or the discussions. It's either one each week. And always end with the quizzes. So for the first week, you need to complete the syllabus quiz, but for all the other weeks, it's the chapter quiz. As you can see, most assignments are due on Monday midnight. And then for discussion for the initial post, it's due Thursday midnight. Next, I would like to talk about the sensitive nature of this course. So this course will cover topics including child maltreatment, intimate partner violence, elder abuse, as well as grief and death. These topics are marked in the course schedules. If you are a trauma survivor and encounter a topic in the class that is potentially triggering for you, I encourage you to take the necessary steps for your own emotional safety. This may include opting out for class discussion while the topic is covered that week, or talking to a therapist at the Texas Tech Student Counseling Center. Should you choose to opt out for the discussion of a certain topic, please know that you are still responsible for the materials. However, I'm happy to discuss with you if there are other methods for assessing that materials and for assessing your learning on that materials. Please email me and my teaching assistant as soon as possible before we cover that topic in that week. Just a reminder, all these class topics are discussed for the sole purpose of expanding your international engagement in the areas of families in crisis. And I and my TAs will support you throughout your learning in this course. This is what you need to know before we start the course. Both my TA and I will give you everything you need to earn the grade you want, but you are the one who are responsible for earning the grade. Throughout the semester, in case we find you lagging behind, we will send you reminder email. And I will reach out to you and set up a Zoom meeting with you to learn about what we can better facilitate your learning. Your reminder to the weekly schedule strictly. We encourage you to do it in a sequential manner. Start with watching my lecture videos or the stimulating videos. Then read the course materials, complete the online class activities, or participate in the class discussions. And then last, and with completing the chapter quizzes each week. Academic integrity is highly valued. Plagiarism and other scholastic dishonesty will not be tolerated in this class, and they will all be reported. So you are not allowed to work on any of the written assignment or chapter quiz with your friends. They're all individual work, except like you can discuss those topics in the class discussions forum. And for this class, I do not allow the use of AI or any other tools. And I do understanding managing coursework on top of work, family, and other demands can be pretty stressful. When life becomes overwhelming, please seek help. And you are welcome to follow up with us to help guide you the right place and resources. And as we are learning, like families in crisis, I do acknowledge that sometimes there are some circumstances may pop up in your or my life. So please let us know by emailing us. We'll try our best to accommodate your needs. Next, I would like to talk about the assessment and grading, which is pretty important to many of you. So in this class, they are altogether 600 points, which equal to 100%. So by completing the coursework accordingly to a weekly class schedule, it's crucial to success in this course. I do acknowledge that all the grading, it's by points, not by percentage. And as I mentioned earlier, there is no exam in this course. So it's very important for you to follow the weekly schedule. If you have any excuse absence, such as like religious holiday, university approved travel, or other circumstances, please submit written documentation to my teaching assistants for this course. For any unexcused absence, such as personal or family illness, hospitalizations, appointment, transportation problems, funerals, or weddings, please inform my teaching assistants, ideally with documentations, and we will consider case by case. So these are the assessment for this course, and I will go through in details one by one. Particularly, I want to share about why we need to do this course assessment and how it will support your learning. First, that's the most important part. Please watch my lecture videos. You will get 5 points after watching each course lecture videos, and I will have at least 16 lecture videos which cover the course content, and that will add up to 80 points. The purpose is to highlight the key concept and content of each chapter, and I recommend you to watch the lecture videos before completing all the other course materials in a sequential manner, and this will be graded by completion. That means you'll get 5 points once you finish watching my lecture videos. The second big component is the online class activities. So once you complete each one of them, you will get 10 points. The purpose of the class activities is to help you to process thoughts about the course content and apply them in real-life situations. This will also set you up for success for the application questions in the chapter quizzes, and also for your written assignment, which account for a big component in this course. And there are altogether 7 class activities, but only the top 5 of them will be counted. That implies that you can miss 2 of them. Another important component that is the critical analysis discussion polls. So each one of them you can earn up to 15 points. So the purpose of the class discussions is to share thoughts about the course content with your peers and try your best to apply them to real-life situations. Please note that the online discussions is graded by rubric. Please read it very carefully in the course syllabus and also in the assessment in the Blackboard. There are 7 critical analysis, and on the top 5 will be graded. Will be counted towards your final grade. Another 2 important components, that's chapter quizzes. So each chapter quiz, you can get up to 15 points. And the purpose of chapter quiz, because we don't have a midterm or final exam, is to comprehensively understand and apply the concept and content in real-life situation. It's non-cumulative. You can have up to 30 minutes to complete each chapter quiz. The format is either multiple choice or true and false. It's open book and open notes. But I highly encourage you to take notes when you watch my lecture videos, when you go through the reading materials, because the time is really tight. You may not have enough time to flip through the course materials throughout that 30 minutes. And there are 15 questions altogether for each quiz. Another important component is the written assignments. So there are 2 written assignments. Each one of them is 100 points. The purpose of written assignment is to help you to identify stressors and apply those concepts learned from the course materials to real-life situations. So for each written assignments, I try to break it down into small parts. So you will get 10 points when you submit an appropriate research or newspaper article, which I will have another videos to have a deeper dive into that. And then for the second part, you'll get up to 90 points to finish a 5-page write-up. It's all single spaces, including a title page and a reference list. As for all these course assessment, you need to follow the APA 7 guideline. Last but not the least, you may wonder, hey, Dr. Chen, is there any chance I can earn extra credit? Yes. So you can earn up to 10 points for extra credit for discussion on stimulating videos. So these are extra videos which I will post it in Blackboard. So the purpose is to promote a positive learning environment beyond learning from the lecture videos and assigned reading materials. Again, it will be graded by rubrics, and there will be 8 stimulating videos, and I will only count the top 5 of them, and you can earn up to 2 points for each completion. So last but not the least, I would like to share some strategies to become successful. I want to remind all of you that this is an online asynchronous course, but this is not a self-paced course. You need to follow strictly according to the class schedule to be successful in this course. Please plan for your study time for HDFS 3326 each week. We'll start from Tuesday and end on Monday each week. So from my past experience, what I learned from students is that those students who tend to be successful, they tend to have better self-monitoring and tend to have better planning at the beginning of semester. Please assign at least 6 to 9 hours per week on this course. Again, mentioned a few times already, please follow the weekly class schedule. Start with watching the lecture videos, and then read the course materials, complete the online class activities or discussion forum. Please always end with completing the chapter quiz because we have no exam in this class. And also these weekly assignments will help you to prepare the written assignments. And I will start talking about that at the throughout the semester. Please make sure you fully understand the theories and concepts. Take notes when you watch my lecture videos, when you complete the reading materials. And I highly encourage my students try to explain in your own words. By explaining in your own words, meaning that when you talk, imagine you're talking to your younger siblings. If they can understand what you meant, that means like you fully understand that concept. And try to apply it with examples in different contexts. As always, email my teaching assistants or email me for any concerns or things that you are not clear about. And we are here to facilitate your success throughout the semesters. Thank you for your attention.